Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is John. I'm a full-time eBay reseller based in Melbourne, Australia. Today I'm going to give you a tip, or maybe an adjustment, a shift. It's a small one, but something that I would like you to consider doing whenever you engage in conversation around things that have sold. And that is, where can I get more of this? Let me explain. I remember when people first started selling on marketplaces, they would, I suppose, try their luck with random things they had lying around. Random things that, well, instead of throwing it away, why not try and sell it, see what you get? Some people think very lowly of their items, and so they would choose pretty dismal price points. Nothing to talk about. And then some people would pick really hopeful price points because they thought, the brand that they had of the bag or t-shirt or pair of shoes was worth something and happened to hit the price point that they wanted. And they'd come to parties and they'd say things like, oh my gosh, I sold this the other day. I didn't realize people would pay that much for it. And usually the response from the room is, I didn't know people would pay for that. Or it will be a remark like, that's cool. Yeah, the other day I sold something, and someone would reply with their own version of something they sold for an amount they didn't think they'd get. These are all statements. They don't show curiosity. If anything, it's just someone says something, everyone tries to confirm that that thing happened. Instead, why don't you say, jokingly even, I wonder where we could get another 100 of them, and just see if anything comes back. For the most part, people will be like, why? And then pursue that train of thought. I mean, if I had 100, you said you sold it for 200, so if we had another 100, wouldn't we essentially make 20 grand and minus whatever cost it is to get the stuff? Now you're in a more productive conversation, because essentially what you're saying is, hey guys, we've worked out that this item has a demand at this price point. Where's the supply? And I guarantee you, if you ask this question enough times, you'll open up many, many doors. I've had this experience being a toy seller. I hang around parents all the time. And I'll hear them say things like, the house is cluttered. I'll hear them say things like, oh, the kids are trying to sell their toys. And I'll go, do you have any more? Are you planning on selling the whole collection or just the one item? The aim here is to ask if there's more. Not just in a buying setting. I know we think to ask when we go into a shop. I know we think to ask when we go to a garage sale. Why not in everyday conversation as well? And I think when you have that slight shift, what you'll find is, you'll see it everywhere. People see what they expect to see, and they oftentimes will not register the thing they don't expect to see. Here's a good example. When you go to, imagine it's Christmas time or Easter, well, let's take Easter. It's now Easter. And you go into Kmart towards the end, when you know it's around Easter time and you just want to get some Easter eggs. And in your head, it exists in this section of Kmart. You go there and the shelves are mostly empty. We've all been there, haven't we? Our thoughts are, damn it, I knew that it would be out of stock, and true enough, I came here, not enough. So your expectations were not going to see anything, go in there, yup, didn't see anything. Only for you to then walk to the checkout aisle, that little zigzag they make you go through to go to the self-checkouts, and then you see a whole pile of Easter eggs right there at the point of purchase. And suddenly you go, I'm so lucky. Really? That was the whole expectations roller coaster, isn't it? You expected to see nothing, you saw nothing, suddenly you saw something, it's like, whoa, I'm so surprised. But really, if you went into Kmart expecting there to always be stock, because in your head you go, it's Kmart. Kmart always has stock up until the very last minute when there is no need for that stock. You just go, hey, I noticed there's no Easter eggs in that section. Any chance you could have some in a different section? You'd ask. Your expectations set you up to embrace the reality that's there, I suppose, with your kind of flavor. That's a very bad choice of words, but I think you get the point. Whatever you expect to see, you will see. Whatever you don't expect to see, your brain will just go, I guess we weren't expecting to see any of it. So likewise, when we have conversations with people around stuff, And there's a lot of conversations around stuff. I mean, for the most part, the most shallow of conversations involve stuff. What did you buy? Where did you go? What did you do? Did you bring anything back? Have you sold anything? Stuff, just stuff-based conversations. Ask, where can I get 100 more of them? Because it'd be cool if we could sell them. And see where that conversation leads. Small shift, big reward. Until next video, take care, happy reselling. Bye!